Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, patriots all across our beautiful America. We are America Strong. We are the storm. Y'all are listening to America Strong, Patriot Radio Podcast. I am your host, Thomas Pascal, or Patriot Pascal. We got a lot to cover, especially these very fine folk out in the beautiful Colorado shot me a message to promote their page. Very good folk. I've checked it out, and I want to give them a warm shout out, which you can find on the Facebook news page. And I we're days away from what? We are days away from a full blown attack of the establishment, with a little protest. So, but I want to give a warm shout out to Casey Noon, I believe, or Casey Nunn, Kathy Nunn, and Alyssa Willis for their incredible newsletter, which is Country Citizens of Eastern Colorado. Such an I want to give them a warm shout out, which I'm going to share right now in the link below for everyone to see. It's just, it really is something. We really are fighting a war against globalism. We are united as one America against the evil that seeks to bring chaos and destruction. More importantly, we are we're all in this together. We are one nation under God. To check out their page, they talk about national issues, the Colorado Report, the one nation under God, socialism, communism. A continued look at China's nuclear engagement, education, homeschool info, adaptive learning, early education, and marketplace. They got a lot of incredible stuff. Now, the info, who we are all believers in Jesus Christ as our Savior. We believe our lives should reflect the teachings of the Bible. We are or have been teachers. We love our country. We stand against socialism and communism. Wow, this is powerful. It really is. Kathy Nunn, I was a World War II baby. Served in the Navy during the war. I grew up in the Colorado in a small community. All my family members that's for that was certainly a cultural shock between Berkeley movement and anti-Vietnam War rallies. Ronald Reagan was Berkeley campus. I, I violated my grandmother's advice. The two things that will start a fight are religion and politics. Don't talk about them, but I did. We later became one Californians who moved to Denver. I registered to vote as an independent because I saw problems with both parties. Then, after I became a Christian, I began to feel that the Republican Party more represented my values and morals. I have watched the Democratic Party become more in opposition to Christian values and more in the line with socialistic, communistic goals. It seems that about government spending more, telling more and more lies, more and more of our freedom, censorship, resisting violence in the streets, and yet imprisoning U.S. citizens without bail, trial, or details of their guilt. Something is drastically wrong. I have visited several other countries, and I have always returned wanting to get down and kiss the ground. I am thankful to live in the United States of America. Only in America can you grow up in a small country community, get a scholarship to college, work in the president's office of the largest banking system in California, work for the Colorado State Treasury and Colorado Commission on Higher Education, become a teacher in Denver public schools, start and run a Christian school, and retire in the country. That's freedom. We need to protect our country from those who seek to destroy it and make it into something else. We have to fight for freedom, fairness, and truth for all who still love this country, and for those who look to the United States as a country that gives hope to the hopeless. I hope that the information we give you will cause you to think critically, search for the truth diligently, and stand up boldly while speaking up and voting your conscience. My grandmother's advice was true, but patriots are made for fighting. Kathy writes, national politics, local politics, one nation under God, socialism, and others, as noted by KLM. Wow, this is really powerful. It truly is, and folk, it means a lot. It truly does. So I want to give them a warm shout out. These are very good people. Alyssa Willis, homeschool and special education. Boy, do we live in interesting times. I can remember growing up as a young African American child playing with any and everyone, never seeing others by their skin color, but by their smile and content of their heart. Now we live in a time where everyone is in fear of offending based on irrational movement that has caused division and lies. Raised here in Colorado, I grew up in a household where political views were different and rarely spoken. I often avoided conversation about political views. Oh, wait. Yep, about what was going on in the world, even avoided paying attention to the news. It wasn't until 9/11 that I was slightly awakened to the fact that the news was supposed to inform the public of the hurt that was going on in the world. Even then, I was slightly awakened to the importance of finding out what was going on in the world rather than staying in my own world. Over time, I noticed even the news that was given could be confusing. One station stated one thing and then the other would tell a different story. With this, I was informed of the importance of not merely listening to others' opinions, but to seek and find the truth. I began to realize that if I did not search for the truth, I could be doped by anyone and, and fall for anything. These days, we cannot afford to be oblivious and be like sheep just being led to the slaughterhouse. We should stand, inform, and encourage one another during these times. As an elementary teacher, I have the privilege of teaching and working side by side with parents and raising up strong, critical thinkers. I have chosen to stand and share Christian morals, respect for authority, and the importance of seeing others with love and kindness. As I stand, I hope to encourage others to love the United States of America and stand for the principles for which this country was founded. Alyssa is the author of Homeschool, Early Education Content, as well as the Adaptive Learning page noted by AMW. Wow. Wow. I mean, so if you are listening right now, I just have to say, y'all, it's nice to have y'all on board and listening to America Strong Patriot Radio podcast. It is glad for y'all to be a part, and I'm giving y'all permission to share your news articles. I would love to work with you if possible as well. So the opportunity, by all means. Casey Noon, web designer and contributor. I was born and raised in the great state of Colorado. Growing up in a blue-collar union household taught me the value of hard work. My mom delivered mail on rural routes, and my dad worked as a lineman for Sturgeon Electric. Money was tight at times, but they raised me with middle class values, service, sacrifice, and a commitment to the community. One of my earliest lessons in solidarity came on the picket lines. My dad would take my brother and me to support striking King Soopers workers, handing out donuts and coffee. At the time, I didn't fully grasp why we were there, but my dad made it clear. If we stood with others in their fight, they'd stand with us when our time came. It was my first education in collectivism. Americans asking not for a handout, but for a fair shake. I grew up in a Democrat household, registered as one myself at 18, but over time I watched the party drift from the values I was raised with. My parents did too, as they saw hard earned benefits like Social Security eroded to fund federal pet projects. That wake up call hit hard. Education and civic knowledge were staples at our dinner table. My my love for history led me to the University of Northern Colorado, where I studied secondary education. For the past 20 years, I've worked in public schools, witnessing firsthand how progressive ideology is often taught in place of open, balanced dialogue. Too many educators push personal politics instead of empowering students to think critically. I speak out because students deserve better. They deserve truth, not ideology. They deserve to learn how to think, not what to think. Though we may not agree on every issue, we can listen, debate, and even imagine this: agree to disagree. That's the spirit our founders had in mind. Rigorous dialogue, mutual respect, and a shared love of country. I hope you'll join me in fighting for that right here in our little corner of eastern Colorado, because speaking the truth with conviction and love is how we begin to set things right. Casey writes for the public education section as well as the community page. Wow. Folk, I recommend these people. I really do. So to give them a warm shout out to everyone that's tuning in from BitChute, YouTube, who knows, maybe we'll get the same critic again, right? It's really incredible. Now, last night I was going to do late night in the Rockies, but sadly we had some nasty weather come our way out here, and luckily it's pretty much gone. It's sunny. The only thing we're dealing with is the wind. I didn't go to sleep until almost 2:30. And let me tell you, I'm still kicking. I'm still pushing gears on end. So, what I was covering yesterday, we had a hater. We had a cup of haters, right? I mean, so stupid. It really is. I, I, I- but, look at it this way. These globalists love war. They love talking smack. They think they're all that, right? It's mind boggling. I mean, these are the people that say that they hate America, yet they're here. They're protesting. They're trying to fight us. Everything. I mean, this is this is what's happening. It really is. And to see the no Kings protest, folk, no matter what, just understand we are dealing with the globalists. It's not the Western Alliance, it's the globalists. These are the states, and if this is true about what is going to be carried out, then Proud Boys, Americans, just know that these nutcases are out for chaos, destruction. Y'all already know they are getting ready to make big moves. And we already knew, we the people, that some of the military inside of the military industrial complex is going to be taking orders from the establishment. It's, oh man, it's war. It is war for our faith in God, for whatever you believe in as well. Those of you that have different beliefs than us, it's a real battle spiritually, physically, psychologically. It's a war on our kids. It's a war for our country, our Constitution. We've seen what they're carrying out. Oh, drones, right? We got the cartels getting ready to launch drones. We got the enemy staging all these false flags, right? We got beautiful, beautiful cities that have turned into third world dystopias. It's disgusting. It truly is. When you see what has been done in this country, what has been done is just disgusting to the core. What happened to us being able to go out to a good ball game? What happened to us being able to get along? Right? Now, today's verse, well, daily devotion is, then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Amen. Amen. Now, I know I've changed up my tone over days, because, being I've been doing this for a good 7 years. Well, a decade, pretty much 10 years. And, the more I learn, of course, I try not to curse like a sailor, and I am myself. I'm funny. By the way, we got Cartman in the studio, right?
What's up, y'all? Yeah, yeah. We are America Strong. Yeah.
There you go.
We will make sure that our nation is protected. We will never allow those Antifa and those jihadis and the globalists to come after us. You got that right. You stay away from our cheese puffs.
Yeah, I mean, you're listening from Cartman himself. Stay away from the cheese booths, you globalists. It's Thursday. You know, I am in such good mood, good spirits. There's just so much to cover, especially tomorrow. Well, later on tonight. We just have a lot to cover. Right? Now, we got the anti-vax. Oh, here. Yep, anti-vaccine activism, which I call anti-science aggression, has now become a major killing force globally, says whose spokesman, right, the World Health Organization spokesman, Peter Hotez, as Dr. Fauci announces, new incoming pandemic. This guy's what a punk. This guy, we all know who he is. right? Oh, now we got a vaccine. Oh, the anti-vaccine people is killing our movement because we're liars. We 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 should have told you that vaccines are killing people. But we're not. We're all about making money from big pharmaceutical with the CIA, with the government, right? The government that seeks to bring mass genocide using bioweapons to lock down the country. Now, folk, this is disgusting. Truly, it's disgusting to the core. Now, what is to take place? Let me tell you what's going to take place, which the left doesn't like. What the left doesn't like is that they don't like a group of majority that wants to silence, that wants to destroy us, that wants to eradicate everything we stand for. These are the left that want to push for so much hatred, right? The left, that's all they know how to do. We've seen their movies. We've seen everything that they've thrown at us with the weaponization, right? What they were going to do using Operation Paperclip, using Operation Mockingbird. These individuals in power are like, well, we're just going to do this. We're going to make sure that conservatives are bad. There's nothing you can do, right? Now, the Portland City Council is set to vote on a resolution called the Protect Portland Initiative to go after ICE agents. Wow. This would give Portland leaders the power to direct Portland police to document when ICE detains people and take legal action, including looking up, oh, here we go, information on the federal agents. This is exactly why Portland is where it's at. They are making federal law enforcement out to be the problem while protecting Antifa rioters. Such a disgrace. Such a disgrace. Oh, oh man, here we go. Oh man, I gotta share this. This is funny. Y'all are gonna love this. We got once again Antifa with the blown up costumes. Oh man, this is just hilarious, folk. When do I want? When do I want this? Now you. And I will turn on my camera so y'all can see this face if y'all want. All right. Now here we go. Let me adjust. Here we go. I mean, these people are. Look at this.
When do we want it? Now!
Look at me.
When were your civil rights violated?
Every time they use excessive force on us, as U.S. citizens exercising our First Amendment rights. Thank you!
I'm in. Look at me. I'm in a pink costume. I'm so cool. I'm a leftist. This is totally normal. I don't know what gender I am, so I identify as a pink looking blown up costume. Like, these people are dumb. Oh man. The siege wants police to stand down, leaving Aurora unprotected. Okay, we know what that means then. Folk, we see what's taking place. I mean, if they're walking around in these blown up costumes, thinking that they're mighty tough, look at us. We're mighty tough. We're mighty tough in our blown up costumes. First, they were naked in Portland. Like, you cannot make this stuff up. These people say that they are the ones that are going to be fighting us. I mean, come on. These are the ones that are supporting Palestine, the same Palestine that don't like them. The EU has effectively cut ties with Russia and China the past years. Wow. I mean, okay. don't be surprised when y'all do go to war, right? Or, I mean, a lot of you will probably. I'm gonna play this one more time.
When do we want it? Now!
Meow! When do we want it? Meow! Don't be surprised that their soldiers are looking like this, like in Ukraine, right? Zelensky, this is what he does when he's not making music videos and gay porn. We all know he's gay. So he's probably dressed up as one of these. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. This is the left. This is what we are seeing. So embarrassing. So stupid. Right? Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Antifa.
Right? Let's see if we got any more of these. Any funny videos. I mean, these people are stupid. Ah, man, we got no more of them. I was hoping to see more stupidity. But yeah, I mean.
Oh, get him, yeah!
This is October 3rd. Look at him!
That's a fuck around and find out right there. Beautiful, beautiful. It's beautiful.
Look at this.
Oh, get him.
Like, mess around, find out, right? And then this guy gets knocked out.
Oh my god. Right now.
Yeah, Antifa doing big and tough. They go up to random people. And then this happens, right? I mean, they were doing this to us. So now here they are getting hit back. Getting hit with some sort of paint. Mighty Antifa thought that they could take this out. Right? This is Antifa, everyone. Their forces up. Now, look at this. Oh, yeah, we're all this, we're all that. I mean, but I'm curious about the supply drops. Check out how Antifa picks up their supplies. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Hey, we got a behemoth. We got a big one
shipment full of all the stuff all this stuff that's getting dropped off right here. You have all the inflatables as well that the people have been protesting in. A little strange, they have a U-Haul shipment full of all the stuff that's apparently been taken away. So stuff's being coming in. There's still protesters out right now. It's like 4 p.m. right now, I believe. And the protesters are starting to show up here to the ICE facility in Portland.
Oh, like, this is funny. They are the ones who said that they're going to fight a war against us. Come on. Oh, look, they got their own credit card. June 11th. Wow. You can have your own prepaid card. Yeah, no thank you. Here we go. Nick Sorko. The restated the flag from Antifa to Portland. We drove with it out the window. Here we go, yeah. There you go. There you go. That's the one thing Antifa doesn't know how to do. Patriot bikers and Antifa clash. Oh, here we go in Cali. Bikers. Antifa ass whooping right here. Straight up. Antifa be messing with the wrong people. Right? Folk, they think that they can win against us. Ooh, big mighty scary Antifa. We all got to run in fear. No, we don't. No, we don't. Now, look at this. We're dealing with jihadis. We're dealing with the radical Islamic movement. The real threat to America is the UN, the World Economic Forum, the WHO, World Health Organization, the medical tyrants. And then these punks? Let's see. Maybe Libs of TikTok has something good for us, right? Oh, here we go.
Garnet was based off my relationship with Ian. Ruby and Sapphire are us. We were running the show together. We knew at that time, this was 2011, 2012, that we weren't going to be allowed to show Ruby and Sapphire in a relationship with each other. So we were trying to figure out a way to have it be a character that you already loved so much that it just could not be taken out of the fabric of the show itself. We kept Ruby and Sapphire hidden from the network until 2014 when we finally made Jailbreak. And as expected, we got the note that these characters cannot be in a romantic relationship. I said that they are. They sing a song about it. They're in love. The song's already been recorded. We can't take it out. And it also was just right. It was just what the story was about. We got the characters in, and from then on
Oh gosh. Please, get rid of it. Do not have your kids watch this BS.
An illegal immigrant in India made an illegal U-turn on a Florida highway.
Oh, we already know about this story. Clown World. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got with the Clown World. Maybe something funny, right? Oh man, folk. But yeah, to all the Antifa that is trolling me on YouTube, just like yesterday, give him props. He said that we don't have a movement, yet y'all can see. Please. Oh, so this guy has a meltdown. Okay, we gotta see this.
Soon, and I mean quick, fast. Oh, he's crashing out. You want to crash out? Fine, I'll fucking give you one. If we don't wake the fuck up soon, and I mean quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry, we are fucked like a football bat. We got the Department of Homeland fucking Security out here sharing hype videos of ICE agents flying in on American cities, banging indoors, jacking people out of their houses, zip tying them in the streets naked, and then carting them off in the back of U-Hauls with no warrants or due process like it's a fucking trailer to the newest Call of Duty game. And the worst part is, I gotta watch some of y'all cheer it on like you're watching a fucking football game. And then the cherry on top of it all, I gotta sit here and listen to y'all call yourselves Christians? Bullshit. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then advocate and fucking laugh when families are torn apart outside of courthouses of people trying to come here the right ways. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then think it's okay that the highest court in the fucking land just gave a green light to ICE agents to be able to fucking target people because they are brown or speaking Spanish. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach that I gotta be lumped in with you when people think of Christians in this country. It makes me feel physically fucking ill to know that when people think of the loving Christ that I know that gave his life for us, they will think of you instead. You are not Christian. You use Christianity as a shield to hide behind when you need to justify the hate that you have scalded into this world. People tell me all the time, why don't you just shut the fuck up and sing, man? Keep politics out of it. Don't you think I would love to? Don't you think I want to just come on the internet and show you my love songs or my breakup songs that I've been writing? But you got the same phone I got, dog. You're telling me you don't see this shit? When you're laying in bed at night and you're scrolling on your phone and you see the same videos that I see, do you not think to yourself, damn, there's got to be a better way that we can fucking do this? Have we really become this numb to treating human fucking beings like this? I started writing songs about this shit because I'm not oblivious to the platform that I have, and I recognize that my voice could go further than most. I also believe that music is one of the most powerful tools that we will ever have. I knew being a country artist I was going to get some backlash for the things that I was about to say, and I knew that I was risking my career because of it, because I'm a small artist who didn't have a big fan base to fall back on already. already. But I said the shit anyways with my whole fucking chest. Because if you think that I'm gonna sit back and watch the America that I love to my fucking core be beaten to its fucking knees without saying a word, then you got me fucked up. And the only regret that I have is not saying something sooner. I would rather my label call me the fuck up and drop me right after posting this video and have no career at all than live in a world where what is happening right now is happening and I don't say a fucking thing like most of these artists do. So if you gotta leave, I get it. But either way, I want it to be crystal fucking clear what side of history I'm on. Oh, and by the way, this shit drops at fucking midnight.
Raise your right hand, plead the fifth. Trying to
Wow.
cover up names on a list. Lying say that it doesn't exist. What the fuck kind of place am I in? Work 2 jobs trying to make rent. Heaven help you if you've got brown skin. Watch them starve on Gaza Strip. How the fuck is this the older I get?
I mean, this guy is just a lunatic. Like this guy who's got no ratings.
It's not a club you can join. They're not. Antifa is just short for anti-fascist. It's not a club you can join. There are no membership dues, but they have matching signs. Okay, well, I guess we better round up these domestic terrorists, too. They look pretty matching to me.
Same guy who's got no ratings,
Listen,
right? The same guy who...
I'm going to tell you this. Spread it around. There's no chaos in Portland. None. There is no chaos in Chicago. There was no chaos in Los Angeles. They're pretending there's chaos as a pretense for a military takeover. But I'm open-minded. If there is chaos in these cities Trump calls hellholes, let's see it and decide if something needs to be done about it. Antifa...
Then why don't you go? Go to Portland. Go to Chicago. Go to New York City. Gosh, look at these people. These are the people we got. Kool-Aid hair. Right? I mean, come on. And then we got this freak. Chinese national here on a student visa arrested for drugging and raping multiple women. Revoke his visa. Get him out. Right? And, oh, here we go. Here. By some people, is she referring to Joe Biden? Kamala Harris says some people have actually said, oh, is the most qualified candidate. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah. Just like this woman still in Congress at the age of, what? 82? And then, here's where the taxpayer dollars are going to New York. Middle School Central District, Middle Country in New York held parties for National Coming Out Day to celebrate inclusion, acceptance, and pride. Yeah, look how sick this is. Oh, here we go.
Confusing time for... Hi, I'm Dr. Katie Edwards, and I'm the medical director here at Annapolis Pediatrics. This has become a pretty confusing time for us, certainly as pediatricians and nurse practitioners, but also most certainly for you as families, as patients, and just as people of the world. I think generally we would like to just reassure you that we will continue to make every attempt to be a trusted source for our patients and families. This is a time when we don't need myth and misinformation. We need science and fact. And I want to reassure you that all of us here at Annapolis...
Here's the fact, is that a boy is a boy and a girl is a girl. Leave the children alone.
Pediatrics take our position very seriously and do our best to educate ourselves ongoing about what is helpful to our families, what is harmful to our families, and we follow the recommendations of the American Academy of Pediatrics, which does us the favor of sorting through data all the time in order to come up with the best recommendations. We've been doing this here at Annapolis Pediatrics for well over a generation. Just today, I saw a family with a parent who had been patients of mine earlier on. So we'd like you to continue to have that trust in us, and we will do our best for you. Along the lines of new information, I also wanted to
bring up to you that the American Academy of Pediatrics just held their annual meeting in Denver, Colorado, and every year this happens. And every year, at least a handful of our pediatricians attend this in order to stay up to date on the latest data and science that is being produced around the country and actually around the world about so many aspects of children's health. Each child is individual and unique, whether no matter what they look like or where they come from or what issues they have. And so we strive to treat each child and family as individuals and do the best that we can. So please look for more information on lots of new and exciting things other than what you're hearing about most of these days in the news. So we'd like to keep it on that level. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Yeah, whatever. Right. Ma'am, you're wearing a transgender pin. Right. I mean, come on. Gender mutilation is not science. It's genocide. These are the people that are a threat to our children. Oh, man. Let's not listen to that scumbag. Oh, here we go. Timothy Macy was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill. Oh, boy, here we go. He has a long criminal history and was out of jail after being arrested last month for possessing a weapon of mass destruction, whatever that is. He was released still just one day later. Yep, I mean, folk. Weapons for terrorists, Second Amendment for Americans to protect themselves, X. New York City is screwed if this guy wins. Right? I mean, this guy is a Muslim who's receiving billions of dollars from foreign countries. One of them probably happens to be Somalia, right? Just unreal. Unreal. Oh, here we go. We got another moron.
Pink pony girl, she's gonna scream, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club.
Lives on TikTok.
I'm just having fun on the stage in my
Look at this.
heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
This is what is being taught in your local public school. So to you parents out there that are listening to this, speak up, stand strong, fight for your kids, let these school board members know that we are not allowing our children to suffer. That's why, pull them out. Right? I mean, so, yeah, I mean, it really is. It's just, this is disgusting. It truly is. Because if we're dealing with sickos like these in our country, knowing that we are, you know, we're fighting a war. That's the reality. Now, just think. Here we go. Man goes off on a Maine school board after they tried interjecting as parents began undressing in front of them in protest of a trans athlete policy. Oh, here we go.
In front of them. Yeah, you feel uncomfortable.
Had the opportunity tonight to be heroes. You guys became heroes. Now I'd love to show you guys how uncomfortable it is to be young girls.
Point of order. We've asked that we use.
Oh, so wait. They're covered. You feel uncomfortable? Because that's what these young girls feel like when a boy walks into the locker room and starts unchanging in front of them. Yeah, you feel uncomfortable, right? Feel uncomfortable, huh? That's what these young girls feel like every time a young boy changes in front of them. You can look at me like that all you want. That's exactly how they feel. And you, Miss Muffy, oh, well, I don't know if I stand with girls or if I stand with my with the law. So you don't care how young girls feel? You don't care about the safety of young kids? What about what happened in Virginia with that boy that raped a young girl in a bathroom, then got sent to another school and did it again? What are we going to do when that happens here? How are you going to look that girl in the face and say, sorry, I didn't protect you? This is Maine's capital. We should be setting an example for the rest of the state. You know what example you guys are setting? That we do not care about the young girls in this state. You guys care about politics. Oh, we can't change it because it's not law. It got changed by an executive order by Biden. Which is why we're here in the first place.
The Biden auto pen. I mean, there you go, right? These people are just disgusting, horrible folk. They really are. Now look, we got shoplifter crews already celebrating Zoran plans to tell cops not to arrest anyone for misdemeanors, including theft and assault. In New York City, stealing under 1,000 is a misdemeanor. That means thieves could hit store after store all day and nothing would happen. NYPD sources say, why bother? We'd just get sued for arrest. That won't stick. Business owners warn this could destroy their stores, while criminals call it a dream come true. Yep, that means time for business owners in New York City to be like, well, we out of here. Right? That's what it's looking like right now. That is what it really is looking like. So under Democrats, under everything that is coming with the No Kings protest, folk, this really is war. It's disgusting. Man. And here's Denver, right? Beautiful Denver, Colorado.
Don't look ahead, there's stormy weather. Another roadblock in our way.
This is what a lot of these major cities are looking like. Homelessness. It's sick. It really is. You got someone doing fentanyl right there, foiling it up. I used to live in Lakewood, Colorado. Very beautiful to what it looks like this. But this what happens. Failed Democrat policy. Oh, man, folk. This is what a third world nation looks like. Venezuela, right? For instance, Cuba, Honduras. It's sickening. And many other communist countries. This is sick. This really is sick and disgusting. But there you go. I mean, what else can we say? What else? Oh, we're going to continue to speak up no matter what. But with the No Kings protest, it's BS. The Western Alliance, the globalists against us, that's the reality. Here's what Democrats demand. Oh, boy. I can only imagine.
Billion additional dollars to go towards foreign spending that doesn't help them spend. Have y'all actually looked at the proposal from the Democrats of what they're requiring to be able to reopen the government? If you haven't, which probably is true for most of you, let me just let you know that the Democrats, They want an additional $5 billion of spending, not for Americans. Like, they are requiring $5 billion additional dollars to go towards foreign spending that doesn't help Americans in order to open the American government back up. Oh, and that includes $25 million to Honduras for climate resiliency. That's really important for them to get before they open up the government. They want $5 million for LGBTQ democracy grants in the Balkans, which, let's be real, most of you liberals don't even know where the fuck that is. And they want $2 million for feminist democratic principles in Africa. And here's something I want you to think about when it comes to the government spending money. Don't think about it in terms of $1 million. No, think about it that $1 million is the total tax contribution of 75 Americans. Every $1 million the government spends is the tax contributions of 75 average Americans. So when they spend $10 million, what they're actually spending is the total tax contribution of 750 Americans. Yeah, so stop thinking about it in dollars and start thinking about it in the taxes you pay.
There you go. Look at all this. It's all BS. 833,000 for transgender people in Nepal. 4.2 million for LGBT people in the Western Balkans and Uganda. 3.6 million for pastry cooking classes and dance focus groups for male prostitutes in Haiti. Knowing the Clintons, what's Haiti? A trafficking ground. 6 million for media organizations for the Palestinians. Wow. 157 million for security for members of Congress. Oh, really? For what members? Not our members. For them, knowing that they are going into a state of civil war, right? That's what it's looking like. It's disgusting. It really is. What we are seeing right here is just complete, utter madness, complete, utter control. And here we go.
When we win here, we will be doing right by the people who have devoted themselves to the prospect of and the promise of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility.
We want all children to have an opportunity. That's what my father received when he came, with only $1.75 in his pocket. And some people would say that he was back in the starting blocks while the white child was halfway at the completion line. But I would say to you, my father used education to get him where he is now comfortably retired, an immigrant. And I'm saying we are overcomers. Black children are overcomers. The slaves did not die in the fields, so we could be saying in this century that we are victims, Martha. They would say to us, is that what we died for? No, we died for you to have an opportunity. Take it. You have that. We have had a black president. We have sitting in the White House, just about, I guess, in the vice presidency, a woman whose father came from Jamaica 2 years before my father came from Jamaica at the height of the civil rights movement. She's second in command. We have me. I'm second in command, Martha, in the former capital of the Confederate States. Have things changed? They have. And I say to our children, you are overcomers. Don't let anyone tell you you're a victim, because if you're a victim, that means you need a political savior. You don't need them.
Boom. I cannot wait for Winsome Earl Sears to win the governorship of Virginia. I mean, folk, this is what we are seeing. It's ridiculous. It truly is, right? Now, these leftists decided to pick a fight because they think that they're better than us, right? It's the Democrats. That's all it really is. It's the New World Order. And for the leftists to think they're better than us, whatever. Nope. Believe whatever. I don't give a crap. I mean, This is just, it's ridiculous. Right? Now, tomorrow, we're going into the weekend, right? After tomorrow, we're going to be seeing a lot of crazy crap happening. A lot of crazy crap. I mean, we are looking at the Antifa, right? We're looking at this front. Oh, so speaking of the Western Alliance, well, the New World Order, Thursday Live, Trump ordered the CIA months ago to begin operations inside Venezuela ahead of regime change and potential U.S. invasion. Treasonous Governor Pritzker now threatening ICE agents with arrest. Oh, I mean, huh. Ain't that something, right? That really is something. This is what happens when you see communism, when you see the globalists coming out of the woodwork and declaring war. Now, please, folk, also follow the America Strong Patriot Radio Network on Rumble, BitChute, and YouTube. Facebook, keep liking the page. I mean, we're doing pretty well. I love it. To see on how quick we are growing, it really is a blessing. It truly is. And I want to give a warm shout out to American Patriot Limited. For those of you that haven't been there, please, I highly recommend it. So there's just a lot. There really is. It's oh man, there's just so much I'm trying to get done. There's a lot of news out. Like every day. But to see the growing numbers on BitChute and Rumble and others, just thank you. I really appreciate y'all being a part of the America Strong Patriot Radio Network. We really are fighting every day to be on the air, no matter what. We are calling out everything. We're on the front lines, and it is incredible. We really are living in history-making times. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch myself. It's Thursday. Only got maybe a couple hours of sleep, and yet I'm still pushing. Like, God, how am I doing it, folk? God, I got a lot more energy than anything. I've been doing this for years, and I have to say though, ever since we hit this month, we knew things were coming. We knew. We all seen what these people were gonna do. Right? We've all called it out. We've seen the movie Civil War. I thought it was stupid. Honestly, it was, because look, it really was predictive programming on what they're trying to do. And knowing that, okay, we already knew that a lot of the military would not even defend the American people. There's a movie called Amerigeddon by Alex Jones. It came out years ago. I want to say 6 to 7 years ago. Maybe 10. And it talks about an EMP that wipes the American power grid, right? Sends America back into the Stone Age. You got the UN involved. you got the soldiers, right? This one soldier, he calls out and he hears what is taking place about the U.S. military and the UN, where they're getting ready to shoot American citizens. And he's like, no, I'm not going to comply. Which, what happens? If you were in the military, let's say if this happened, you're in the military and the general gives you the order, what would you do? Because if it were me, that's shooting unarmed American citizens. We're supposed to protect them, right? As a soldier, protect and defend the homeland, protect the citizens of the country. Now, I will be broadcasting more later on tonight. There's just a lot of news that is going to be covered. Fox News busted as H-1B employer. Cartels issuing 50,000 bounties for assassinations of U.S. immigrant officials. Customs, yeah. Replacement migration, more than 1 in 3 babies born in France now have at least one foreign-born parent. Wow. Letitia James' weaponized offer against the president has blown back on her worse than anyone could have. No one is above the law, she puts on X, and look what happened to her. Now, we're going into the medical. Hospitals are using circulatory death to harvest organs of living people. Oh, man, so disgusting. It truly is. I want to give a more shout out before I get into the medical news to my buddy Sean Bones, to my buddy Lewis. He really is a cool dude. You know, he really is an incredible gentleman, loving father, stands for freedom. He's a heck of a proud boy. He really is a heck of a brother. And, you know, my buddy Patrick Moore, for those of you in the hemp industry that like hemp, he's for getting rid of the descheduling and just all for hemp, which you got hemp oil for your vehicles, hemp fuel, hemp clothing, you name it. It's not about just puff, puff, hey, man, we're getting high. There's a lot of benefits to herbal medicine. It's a herb. And the research, right? It really is spectacular. Now that's real science, not big pharmaceutical, right? Oh, man. For those of you that are tuning in on to this explosive broadcast, cool. I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, everything. It's been long night, had to deal with crazy weather, the wind, the storms. I mean, oh man, it was just wave on endless wave of storms. Let me tell you. Caramba. But on the bright side, things are kicking into gear. It's a beautiful day. Hope y'all are having a pretty good Thursday. For those of you that are homeschooling your kids, giving them a proper education, right on. Keep rocking it. Right. We really are America strong. We really are America's backbone. We're shining the light. We're standing strong like we've never stood before. We got so much, so much from YouTube to multiple social media platforms here at Rumble, BitChute, and I'm honored. I truly am honored to be a part of this. And I got people listening right now. Yesterday's 74 views as well. I mean, y'all are good with your stuff. I will say, y'all are, and thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all are like, wow, exactly. This is a podcast that, well, in a network that's dedicated for you, the American people. And I've been doing this for a decade. And to actually finally use Rumble and all the BitChute and all these other platforms, it took me a minute to utilize, and it really is something. I'm on Platform X. I'm on Truth. Right? Y'all know I'm on Facebook. So please follow. Give a warm shout out. Pass the live streams to your family, your friends. And if you want to be a guest on the show, by all means. Tomorrow, I will have the phone lines open, and please, I'm asking y'all, tune in. It's open topic, open discussion. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want. I would love to hear y'all. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. It'll be incredible. Please also keep on following the news page. Once again, Facebook. Follow me on X. Follow me on Truth. Keep on liking. Please share the live streams. Share the network around to your friends, your family, even to the lefty haters. They're probably watch. I bet right as I get ready to get off, like yesterday, maybe Dwayne will be on, right? Mr. Dwayne, I think I'm better than everyone else. I'm a moderate. I'm a human. Oh, I support humans, yet he doesn't support the right to life of an unborn baby. So these people, they call us fascists. They call us right-wing extremists. Yet here we are every day working our butts off to put food on the table for our children. Even though you go to Costco, you go to Sam's Club, you go to these butcher shops, the price for meat is ridiculous. It really is. You cannot make this stuff up. It's just, yeah. Now, yesterday, Wall Street apes fallen on Platform X. I'll say it. A room full of Muslims from Somalia chanting Allah Akbar in Minnesota is a national security threat. Allah Akbar means their God greater than your God, your constitution, and your country. Charlie Kirk warned the left would use Islam to bring down America. They would use Islam. They would use everything. Viruses, vaccines, right? They would use mass protests, which now they're trying to use the military as a coup. They're calling for it to attack Americans. Why? I mean, why? Oh, because they don't like the fact that we've seen through their BS. That we are fighting a war. And we are America's hope. We are Christians. Those of you that aren't, I respect y'all's belief. We are standing on the front lines against the globalists. We are pursuing to fight every day to bring America back away from this global tyrannical cesspool that have destroyed our very way of life. They really have. Years ago, remember, 10 years ago, well, even before, we were all able to get along. Then the Obamas come in, right? Obama, Biden, the destabilization of the Middle East. Well, that's been happening even before Obama. But when he took the oath of office and he was like, change. The change that he did, yeah, he really did change America. He changed the fundamental of this country, caused nothing but destruction, chaos. He also targeted everyone. He targeted Christians. He was bowing down to the world's like America became weak. He was weakening our country, letting our enemies have access to classified documents, everything, our infrastructure, what can break us, our weak points. Remember, then candidate Trump pointed everything out. When did we beat a country at anything? From then till now, just think about it. We are competing with tariffs, with economic warfare. It really is something. It's something else. Breaking letters are being sent out from the Department of Agriculture directing states to pause EBT and SNAP benefits beginning in November due to government shutdown. Wow. There you go, folk. They're trying to starve us. The Democrats are trying to starve us. To those of you that have to be on food stamps, you know, this really is something. The Democrats are all for war. Muslim Democrat Michigan candidate for U.S. Senate compares Abdul El-Sayed himself to Taliban leader in new anti-Trump campaign ad in an effort to secure Muslim vote. Wow. Just stupid leftists. So, folk, y'all have a good rest of your day. I will be on tonight, so thank y'all. God bless y'all. We are America Strong. We are the storm. God bless our president. God bless our children. And to all of you that are standing up against this global regime of terror. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. And God bless the United States of America.